There's sunshine in my life and never a rainy day. We're always there for each other, just a click away. We don't go to parties. We are the party. With guides like mine, I can take on the world, but also slow down and take in the moment. My BFFs and I, we're going far together. We're staying close forever. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Jeep Presents BFFs with Vogue, powered by RealisADiamond.in on Colors Infinity and Colors Infinity HD. My guests tonight are new age celebrities, with the country getting internet obsessed and seeing a stupendous growth in OTT platforms. These are some of the reigning stars of the digital space. They don't hold you for a mere 3 hours, but get you glued to the screens anywhere for a binge-watching session. Who are they? Let's go find out. Come on in. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
You look very stylish. How long do you usually take to put your look together?
Literally 5 minutes this morning. Wow, nice house, Neha.
Thanks.
Wow.
I'm glad you noticed.
This looks like just any old normal apartment in Bombay.
Absolutely.
So airy, breezy.
Yeah, you're going to be spending a lot of time here, so I'm glad you like it.
I will be a very old man when I leave. I understand.
Okay, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower. I would really love to be able to become invisible.
Okay. All right, imitate any of your co-stars for us. Sonam, Deepika or Kriti?
Sonam, Nirja, I was focusing so much on my own part, I really don't know what she was doing. One time she got hit in the face, and it was kind of interesting because her face went from like acting to like and then wouldn't let me touch her after that. It was great. It was so good, and she stayed in the scene and went all the way till the end of it. It was lovely.
Oh, great. All thanks to you. What's your go anywhere, do anything fantasy?
Just now I would love to go to Bali, and I would love to scuba dive.
Nice. When was the last time someone kept you up all night?
Isn't that a bit personal question?
I don't know. Were you out for an all-night shoot or?
All-night shoot
That's
types.
what we meant.
Indeed. All night? All night. I just spent the weekend in Golvar, and we stayed up pretty late one of the nights. Yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing we will find in your closet?
Oh my goodness. Must be so many things. A dress or two.
Yours?
I mean, not mine, but like given to me for some reason or the other. There's this big, old, extremely like vintage fur coat. Like bison type.
Okay. All right. If you could go invisible for some time, like you wish for your superpower,
Right.
what's the first thing that you would do?
I mean, the whole point of the invisibility thing is to be a voyeur in general. Now, of course, you don't want to like cross too many lines of consent during this period, but it would just be to eavesdrop on people's conversations, to see how they are alone. You know, when people aren't watching, people are so different when people aren't watching. But then I wonder, would they be able to feel it? Like, would they be able to feel the invisible gaze and still change their behavior to a certain extent? You know, you feel something's off.
Yes, it's a great place to be, but all right, can you sing one song that describes your BFF?
Hey, this is Sobhita, my best friend forever. Hi, Sobhita.
Hi, Sobhita. How excited are you to be on this show?
Very. I'm quite kicked.
All right, Sobhita, Jim, stay right there.
Oh, no.
What's your go-to wedding dance move? Show us right now.
This. Exit.
All right.
That's
Tell us two things you would change in your BFF's look today, Sobhita.
nothing. I like.
No. Say freely say.
You have to.
She'd shave half my hair off.
No, I like more grey hair, if that can be possible. More grey hair.
Okay. And the second?
The second, show me your hands. Yeah, not this.
This I tied on during Made in Heaven promotions.
This. We'll keep.
Okay, fine. Jim, if you could change two things in your BFF's look today.
ये क्या है? ये socks जिसमें pants इसके अंदर है. मुझे
It's
समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
it's a look.
Okay, so one sock and the other sock. Those
I
would be
mean
two
those
things?
two socks.
Okay,
I don't
two
know what
socks.
exactly. But I don't understand fashion, so I just, you know.
I do.
Yes.
So never mind.
Okay, Sobhita, what's the one thing you can't live without?
Sugar.
Interesting. Jim, your sex appeal lies in?
The way that I trip over myself every 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, very charming.
All right, Sobhita, what piece of diamond jewelry would you like to be gifted?
Since I don't have enough of them, I think it'll be nice to have. What? Like a really nice nose pin, actually. I've always wanted that.
Okay, great.
Yes, diamond
All
nose
right.
pin. Yeah, me too.
Jim, you would describe your best friend as?
We're talking about Sobhita here, is my best friend?
Yes.
I would describe her as a kind of, like a moody panther.
Okay, Moody Panther. What is your favorite go-to selfie face?
Me?
Moody Panther, Sobhita.
Moody panther?
Moody Panther. Oh, go to selfie face. It's like I opened the front camera by mistake. That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jim, what gets you angry on a set?
So many things.
What's the one thing that gets you most angry on a set?
I think it's nobody's ever really anybody's fault. It's just that I'm so tense being on a set because like acting is a kind of bizarre sadomasochism torture for me.
Okay, we hear you. Sobhita, who was the last person you texted?
I texted someone who is here with us, Sumeet.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Sumeet, you're here too? What a surprise.
Welcome to my house, Sumit. Welcome.
Hey, how did you get in? Through the window?
Yes, I always do that.
No, we have a back door where we let people sneak in.
Oh,
All right.
You came in through the back door.
Okay, then, Sumit, what are you secretly afraid of?
Oh, that people will find out the truth.
Okay. Make the emoji face you always overuse, Sumit.
It's
All
that
right.
smiley one with the red cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim,
Yeah.
what's a deal breaker on the first date for you?
Deal breaker on the first date? If I have to do all of the questions, you know, if I have to drive the conversation too much, good God, it gets so boring.
Okay, and Sobhita, what's the deal breaker on the first date for you?
Someone who's not curious about things that extend beyond just that person and me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Questions, curious, I get it. Sumit, rave reviews on your web series or box office success for a film. Which one would you choose? You have to choose one.
Right now, box office success.
Okay, Sobhita, a party is incomplete without?
A fire
Me?
exit.
All right, Jim, describe yourself as a boyfriend in 3 words.
Not happening, probably.
Oh, all right. Sumit, the silliest perk you enjoy of being a celebrity.
Not standing in line sometimes.
Man, don't we all enjoy that? But it's nice to see the 3 of you in line on my
Hey.
couch right here. Guys, have you chosen your favorite profiles? Because you're going to be here for a while.
Should we do a switcheroo?
Yeah.
That's fine. This is perfect. All right, let's get started. So let's begin streaming this fabulous episode with our digital stars. We have with us the internet's new crush, Sobhita Dhulipala. She's a former Miss India Earth who likes to write poetry in her free time. Joining her is an actor who's known to bring the best shades of grey on the big and the small screen, the talented Sarbh. Our final digital star is the charming actor who lights up our screens with his nuanced performances, Summet. Vyas. Guys, welcome to Cheap Presents BFFs with Vogue, powered by Real.in on Colours Infinity and Colours Infinity HD.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to have the three of you here. Now that I've introduced all three of you, now in true BFF tradition, here's what we do. We always ask our guests to introduce their BFFs to us. So Jim, introduce Sobhita and Sumit and tell us things that we wouldn't know about them.
Absolutely. Sumeet Vyas, extremely talented actor. One of the first plays I ever did in Bombay was called Noises Off, in which he was the star. And oh my God, he made me giggle. Okay. Sobhita Dhulipala, Moody Panthers, my wife on Made in Heaven.
That's part of my description.
Yeah.
I'm her husband. That's more appropriate. That's writer.
Introduce your best friend. She's my wife in a show. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Sumit, you go next.
Okay, introducing Sarbh, a fantastic actor, very light on his feet on stage and in life, and amazing swimmer. Once I remember he went for a swim, middle of a rehearsal, never came back. So yeah, that's Jim. He's very athletic. Introducing Sobhita Dhulipala, fantastic actress, chosen all the right projects ever since she stepped into the show business, and then has done exceptionally well for herself, and yeah, she's a beauty.
Wow.
Well done. Yeah, Pantheress, beauty.
Moody Panther.
Yeah, okay, no, whatever. I'm just going to change that around a little bit. Okay, your turn, Sobhita.
Jim, who's my on-screen husband in Made in Heaven, he's very funny and I love to argue with him. That's my favorite thing to do with him. A lot of good comes out of it. Super funny.
Okay.
And Sumeet, who I found out is actually has a great sense of humor. I mean, everybody knows they're super talented and credible work and all of that, but very funny, very charming, great company.
All right, I'm very excited about these laughs. Sumit, no pressure on you whatsoever. I love the way everybody's saying very funny, very funny, very funny. Yeah. Can't wait to find out. Sobhita, we'll start with you. So, Made in Heaven was like, you know, this big breakthrough project that you had. Did you think that while you were filming it, while you were shooting for it, did you really think that it's going to be this big?
The projects are done before. Like, it became a consequential thing that, you know, I don't expect too much out of, you know, what comes off it. Because I've been part of projects that are more serious. So the return, the rewards in terms of, you know, typically they were not so much. So I think I went into it hoping for it to be liked maybe, or watched, or understood. But I didn't expect it to do so well. Maybe you hope for it, but you can't really gauge. So I was very happy when...
Has a lot changed after that?
Not on my personal front. I mean, professionally, yeah, I'm here. Hey.
Okay. Yay. No, we're glad. We're glad that you're here on our show. You know, Jim, because we're on the subject of Made in Heaven, you are seen romancing two really hot women. Like, you know, you're not married, but if you had to draw an analogy from Made in Heaven, does that happen to you a lot in life? Like, are you stuck between two really hot women?
Heavens no. Heavens no.
Really?
I'm stuck.
You know that we have little sensors on your couch. If you lie, your couch is going to start turning red.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I felt something. There was like a... No. Actually, with Kalki, there was already history. I dated her in the past. And Sobhita, of course, it was like only acting, just acting. Purely acting.
It out there.
No.
If you say it thrice, it's a lie.
Only acting.
That's 4 times.
In life,
Okay.
I'm not I don't,
No? Okay, yeah, all right.
Fighting for me, it doesn't even get to that. It doesn't even get to the fighting for the person.
I find that very hard to believe, Jim.
Well.
I think a lot of girls find you hot. He knows it. You know it.
Okay. Sumit, did you think that Permanent Roommates, because Permanent Roommates was before everything else that actually, you know, came out. The big shows were yet to come out. But this was something that was watched by everyone. Did you ever think that it's going to become this big?
No, I thought this was a bad experiment because it was supposed to be, like a week-long shoot, some experiment with a bunch of guys who I thought were very interesting, and then it just went on. It kept going on for a month and a half, and I'm not getting paid, and my negotiation skills weren't as good, so I said, just give me like $500 every day, so I can buy a pack of cigarettes and, I can pay for my diesel.
Yeah.
I'm like, but this is not a good deal, dude. I'm just working for a month and a half and I don't know what these guys are doing. And then, yeah, obviously they released the episodes and started doing well. And, suddenly people start stopping at signals and saying stuff to you. And
Yeah.
like, where are they coming from? What's happening? Because I hadn't even seen the episodes, the first two, when they released them. So, yeah.
Is it tough, like, when you're putting in the hours and you feel like you're in a phase where you feel that this is your job, right? It's a real job, and you're still getting paid $500 a day. How does that work out?
So this $500 a day is actually a luxury. I mean, I'll go a little back when
Please
I
do.
was doing
We have
theatre.
all the time in the world.
Theatre to nothing.
I used to get like $200 a show.
A show?
And we would do like
So how do you manage if you
five.
get...
What happens in theatre is that you want to be an actor. That's what's driving you.
Yeah.
And if you get a good part, you're getting to work with good directors, you're satisfied as far as your artistic hunger is concerned. Then you only do ad films and television and films just to make money. There's no real agenda there until something happens, like until, I don't know, maybe Nirja happened for him or a couple of films happened for me. And then you suddenly are exposed to this world where, your art is more relevant. The kind of work that you do is reaching many people.
Yeah.
I don't know about others, but what theatre teaches you is that you learn to survive with very little. So essentially, when I started making more money, everything was more.
Yeah.
I mean, at the point that I got myself a manager and he would say, "I'm quoting this for me," I was like, "Are you crazy? You want to get me out of work?"
Yeah.
Nobody pays that much money.
What was your first "are you crazy" figure?
So again, it happened in theatre. Somebody came and saw a play of mine, and then they said, "Oh, we want to cast you in this ad film." This casting director, who was a friend, and she said, "Okay, so they want to cast you in this big ad film. They're going to shoot it in Australia, and what should I quote? They want to shoot 5 days with you." She's like, "50,000." I said, "Are you stupid? What 50,000? What, do you want to make 2.5 lakhs?" I said, "No, I meant 50 for 5 days." She said, "Shut up! I'm going to quote a lakh for a day. You're going to make 5 lakhs. Are you crazy? और इतने मुश्किल से आए फिर चले जाएंगे क्यों मेरा नुकसान करवा रहे हो यार कोई दे देगा मेरे को पैसे मत करो ये." I said, no, they really want you. Are you an idiot? I mean, I should be negotiating with you, and I'll quote for you. Whatever.
Yeah.
She quoted, and then they shot, and it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I stopped going for auditions because I was like, this is a lot of money. I'm good for a couple of years now. I'm done. I agree.
Did any of this stuff happen to...
Absolutely same
What
thing.
was your story?
Again, an ad, some phone ad somewhere. We're going to Thailand, blah, blah, blah. I had a trip planned. My dad was going somewhere in Europe, and the whole family was being flown with him. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going. I'm amazing, blah, blah, blah." And I was supposed to leave in 2 days. And I came in for this audition for the phone, and they were like, there was no negotiation. There was no nothing, because I didn't know what to say. They said, "We'll give you this much, 1.5 lakhs. I was like,
Yeah, I think we've all been through that.
hello, cancel the trip. I didn't go on the trip. I hadn't even auditioned. It wasn't even sure whether I was going or not. I canceled the trip. I sat at home. I was like, "Are you kidding? This much money? I'll be set for a year. I won't have to do anything. I'm used to 250 a show."
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go on these ads which they shot outside. I got one ad, but I got fired from it on the first day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
This is with Zoya.
And what happened?
It was for some brand. I got called at 11:30 at night for an audition, and I'm just like creepy. They're like, "It's for Zoya." I'm like, "What?" And I go, I audition, I get told you've been cast. Next day I go to Goa, not Thailand, not Australia, Goa. I was still excited. And then the first day went great, and there was some issue with the camera, so they said, "Okay, fine, we're gonna shoot the next day." And the client saw the footage and they're like, "No, this girl's not working. She looks confident. Doesn't suit the brand image much."
Oh.
So they replaced me with a dog. But I got paid, so it was fine.
Dog suits the brand image.
I think, yeah.
Okay, but I mean, all three of you are. I'm not going to like walk on this line where everybody discusses, whether you're from the industry, whether you have, relatives or whatever. But the most important thing is, three of you have had absolutely no film background as such. Nobody's been like, okay, this is the person who's going to come and support you. Is it hard when you come from the outside and then get into this industry, or is it smooth? Like you get into theater, because all three of you seem like you had a certain kind of platform with theater and a beauty pageant.
Like being a part of a pageant or modeling had absolutely no effect on my film career whatsoever. They're completely parallel tracks. So for people who think that, oh, I'm gonna be a model and then I'm gonna be, no, it just doesn't make sense. Acting is a craft. It's completely different industries altogether. Sure, in a larger picture to an outsider, they might look like, like how they say showbiz, but they're very different and I had to start from scratch all over again. So for when my Raman Raghav is my first film, and that was really a huge turning point for me personally, because I got to work with a filmmaker, Anurag Kashyap, who has such a strong sense of self, both individually and as an artist. That left a huge impact on me, and that really gave me the courage to stand up for my conflicts and my choices.
But Jim, speaking of people you work with Sanjay Leela Bhansali. There must be tough days at work.
Yes, they were really tough days. And we shot it over a year and 3 days. So the character's living with you at all times. Sometimes you do like 65 takes of something and you reach that point where you don't understand what else you can do.
What? Why? Okay, wait. Why would you do... Which part did you do 65 takes for?
As Sanjay Leela Bhansali sir would put it, either sometimes you f*** it up, sometimes Ranveer f*** it up. Will you ever do it right together? I guess we never got it, not even in 65 takes. But with him, it was both. It was both. That's what I like about him. What's it called? The scolding was equal to the praise.
Okay.
If it went well, everyone knew it went well. If it went badly, everyone knew it went badly. For me, that's easy. Things are clear.
Yeah. Summet, Jim, both of you have worked with actresses, like Sonam and Deepika and Kriti. Like, you have mainstream actresses. What's the hardest part? Like being on a set with like Sonam and Kareena and, all these women. What throws you off?
For a few days, the bodyguards threw you off because you're like, just constantly looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to touch her. It's in the script, man. I got paid for this. I'm not a fan.
Where did that guy go? Oh, tough, huh?
Yeah.
Did that happen to you as well?
Yeah, when you meet the person socially, then, not like on set. On set, you try to do your part. You let the person be.
It's easy.
Yeah.
My next game is called Scary Spice. It's exactly what it sounds like. We've got, a whole bunch of spices here.
Yes.
And guess what? I have a lot of questions here. Now, either you answer the question, or if you don't want to answer the question, it's not a pass. Instead of the pass, you have to down the entire shot.
Ew.
Oh, this one is straight vinegar, man.
It's vinegar. It's straight up vinegar.
God.
What's this?
Chili sauce.
Oh my God.
House rules apply. You cannot name any of us. Sumit, likewise.
That's great, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm
Inside
I'm going to be so bad at this. All I'm going to be doing is vinegar. Okay.
Okay,
Vinegar.
Jim,
I was thinking chili.
only because you're sitting so close to me, I'm going to start with you. One movie you wish you had turned down. We all know the answer. Or then you can have a shot.
Say it, Jim. You don't want to go through that. It's the first question.
What do you do? Do you do it?
We don't have so many. We just have like...
Rapta.
Rapta. Okay, Sobhita, which celeb...
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting really nervous.
No. We have a really easy one for you. You cannot say no one. Which celeb has been really mean to you?
You cannot say Jim or Sumeet.
Oh, damn. Arjun Mathur.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice one.
Well played.
Well played. Sumit, a film or show you've done purely for money?
Do I have to name the show?
Yes. Otherwise, we have vinegar for you.
Palko ki chhaw mein. It was, yeah, they were paying well.
Okay, fine. Jim,
Yes.
your first time was dash.
My first time what?
Your first time.
My first time was in the 12th standard.
That's it. We don't want to hear more. Ooh. Okay, Sobhita, I'd rather be single than date dash.
An actor.
Okay, Summet, if you had the superpower to give acting skills to an actor, who would it be?
Aditya Pancholi.
Okay. Well done, guys. The platter is still intact. And we're
terrified.
halfway through. Jim, would you rather wake up in the morning and realize you had a one-night stand with Ranveer Singh or Ranveer Kapoor?
He wants to fly away.
Okay, all right. Which one of these guys?
Come on, just take one of their names. You cannot say this. I know you're dying to take Ranveer's name. Just say it.
Yeah, Ranveer Singh. Come on, huh? You big hot lion. Let's do it.
Okay, we have an answer. Sobhita, if Made in Heaven was made into a film, apart from you two, who would be cast closest to reality, that is, as the good wife and the cheating husband? Your options are Deepika Ranveer, Malaika Arjun, Alia Ranveer. I just gulped.
Get him, get him, get him.
Alia Ranveer.
Okay, good answer. Sumit, the last time you saw a role and thought you could do better than the person who's been cast in the film?
Yes, come on.
Cast in the film. Okay. I'm a nice guy.
Come on, get him, get him.
Shut.
Okay.
Frankly, I think that healthy criticism is an active and important part of
I'm glad you're saying that,
continuing.
Jim.
Oh
Go
God,
on.
what question is next? Oh, the wasabi! Go for it, do it. Do the wasabi.
Smell it, smell it, smell it.
Go
You're
for
so
it.
prepared.
It's not bad at all.
To you, my friends. You.
That I feel I am better than?
Oh.
Although I think otherwise.
All right, Jim, your question. The last time you saw a role and thought you could do better than the person who's been cast in the film?
Oh.
All right, Sobhita.
Oh God, it's disgusting.
Okay.
It's also bad.
This is an exception to house rules. You can take Jim's name in the next question. I mean, as your next answer, you can take Jim's name.
You can screw him
Jim
over.
Sarbh or Vicky Kaushal, the better kisser?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I'm closing my ears. Answer whatever you like.
Jim.
I'm just trying to remember.
Jim Sarbh.
Jim Sarbh, the better kisser. Woo! You won this round. Yay!
Suck it, Vicky, Vicky. Okay.
All right, I'm happy that happened.
He gets better roles than me, so it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal.
But it doesn't matter. What matters at the end of it, when you're much older in life, it's not your IMDb page, it's your reputation as a kisser that matters, Jim. Just
I will
making you
achieve
feel better.
immortality through my kissing,
Okay.
not through my roles.
Sumit, an actor that should spend more time in acting workshops than in the gym.
Who spends more time in the gym?
Oh, come on.
Tiger Shroff. Yeah.
Tiger Shroff. Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. Nitya Mehra or
yes.
Alankrita Srivastav, the better director?
Oh, I love Nitya, so it's a completely biased answer.
Okay. Nitya
Yeah.
Mehra. Shobhita, Zoya Akhtar or Anurag Kashyap, the better director?
That's not a fair.
I want to get away. I want to fly away. I
Go
want to
for it.
work with both in the future. What shall I do? Shall I have the wasabi? Shall I have the...
Yeah.
Wasabi, wasabi.
Vinegar. She's going with the vinegar.
Go
They,
for
we're
the
the
vinegar.
same.
Yes.
Just down it.
Well done, you. Good girl. All right, Sumit. Permanent Roommates or Made in Heaven, the better show?
Permanent roommates.
Oh, okay then. Shobhita, a Hindi film everyone loves, but you hate.
I recently watched DDLJ and I didn't connect with it.
Fine, fair enough.
I didn't watch it while growing up. I just saw it.
Okay.
I love Shah Rukh Khan. I'm just saying. You didn't watch it.
I've never watched it.
I saw it recently.
Okay. You just recently watched DDLJ and you didn't enjoy it, and you've not seen DDLJ till now. Anything you want to say about DDLJ?
I love it.
Sumeet for the win.
All right, touche, Sumit. Okay. The worst thing about being married?
Constant nagging for shower time.
Like for how long you take in the shower?
Or take a
But
shower.
Sumit, what are you doing in the shower? I want to know.
Even
That's
I
the
want
worst
to know
thing
what
about
my husband does in the shower, and that's why I
It's
think...
where you contemplate about what you've done, what you want to do, what you should have done, what you could have said,
I shower in the dark.
what you shouldn't have taken, you know, it's all that. It just comes
Existential.
to you. Yeah. I also write, so most of the writing happens there.
On the walls?
No, in my head while this water pouring down, and it's the best time.
Okay.
It's the most creative time.
You're relaxed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now that you all have understood that there's no getting away from this couch and answering my questions, it's time to play another game. The game's called Say It or Strip It. It's exactly what it sounds like. I have a bunch of questions. Either you answer the question or take off a piece of your clothing. Chains count as one. You cannot take off one chain at a time. Yes. Sumit, you've lucked out because you've come layered. Shoes count as one.
Both shoes count as one.
Yes, like a pair of shoes come off in case you can't answer.
I have 6 things.
I'm really counting.
That's fine. We've got enough and more hot men like yourselves who've gone shirtless, so it's not a bad thing.
Sobhita, this whole thing is one.
What?
It's all one.
Anything that's the same print as one.
It's true.
You just have one opportunity.
All right, Jim, we'll start with you. Sanjay Leela Bansali or Ram Madhvani, the better director? The chain? You got a little, like, cute thing.
Yeah. Dun, dun, bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Okay, you'll have to leave it on the table. All right, well done. Shobhita, which performance of yours do you prefer? Kalakandi or Raman Raghav?
Raman Raghav.
Okay, easy question for you. Sumit, name one celebrity you unfollowed because he or she was going OTT with their posts.
Pooja Batra.
Okay. Jim, a co-star you've crushed on. Shoes count as one.
Just so you know, he enjoys stripping.
Okay.
As you can see.
Yeah, this is my round. Are you kidding? I'm not going to answer any of them.
This is his thing. All right. Shobhita, a new age actress who needs to fire her stylist.
So many answers in my mind.
But I'm not going to say anything.
I'm not doing this.
The watch.
The watch.
Wait.
Ow! Sumit, one celebrity you think who calls the paparazzi wherever they go.
I actually don't know. I don't know much about this, so might as well.
Wow.
Put it out.
Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
We're all-
I roll. Jim,
Yeah.
who's a better actress, Sonam or Deepika? Socks?
La 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 la.
That's fine. We're just waiting for the shirt to come off.
Yeah, you have very little left, Jim.
That's fine.
No, now I only have one left, and then I'm going to have to start answering them.
That's a thread.
Why? Why can't you take off your shirt?
It's not going to happen.
Okay, Shobhita, Anurag Kashyap or Vikramaditya Motwani, the better director?
Wow.
She's going towards the shoes in any
Right
case.
for the jugular.
Anurag Kashyap.
Okay, Sumit, one thing that you have and Jim doesn't.
A wife.
Jim, one thing that you have and Sumit doesn't. Or do you have a wife and we don't know about her?
Freedom.
Shobhita, one advantage you have as an actor and these boys don't.
I can dance.
Oh, these guys can't?
What are you talking
about?
You didn't dance.
I
When we asked
kill
you to do a wedding dance, he danced and you walked away.
Wait, did you see him over there? He was doing that like leg move.
As an actor, yeah, I don't.
No, say na. Say na.
Well
It's a
done.
talent.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
exactly.
Sumit,
If it's about us, say anything.
who was the biggest gossip queen on the sets of Veere the Wedding? Your options are Sonam, Kareena, Swara, or Shikha.
Swara Bhaskar.
Swara Bhaskar. Okay, Jim, name one newcomer who's getting more attention than needed.
What's it going on? Abhimanyu, he was great in Mard Ko Dard. Ishan, he's great in Beyond the Clouds. We're talking about men? We're talking about women also?
Women, men, everyone. If you don't have an answer, just take something off.
La 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 la. I have to rip it.
You want me to
I'll
help
have to
you?
break it. Yeah, rip it off.
Oh no,
There, it's done.
it's off. All right, was that your good luck charm or something? Because your bad luck is about to begin.
Oh my good God.
All right, Shobhita, who's the most boring celebrity you have met?
Arey yaar.
All right. At this point, Shobhita was like, why didn't I get some rings on? They could go
Yeah,
on
just
with
like,
my
what do
look.
I have left?
All right, Sumit, Kareena or Sonam? Who was the bigger diva on the sets of Veer the Wedding?
Sonam.
Jim?
Yeah?
One film of Kalki's you did not enjoy.
Easy. Margarita with a straw.
Okay.
She is fantastic in it, but I do not like the film.
Okay. Shobhita, this is an exception. You can take Sumit or Jim's name. Sumit's sexy smile or Jim's bad boy looks. Pick one.
I get to have you in Made in Heaven, so Sumit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Sumit, go butt naked or kiss a guy on screen. Which one would you do?
I would go butt naked and then kiss the guy.
Wow, okay. Producers, I hope you're listening. Guys, just testing your knowledge. Jim, tell us a full form of BEST, like best bus, B-E-S-T.
Bombay Entropy Systems Transport.
Take your shirt off.
What are you talking about?
You have to answer the
If
question.
I get it wrong, that doesn't mean
No,
I
you
didn't
have
try
to give
to
us the answer. No, you have to. Yes.
It's impossible.
Come on, Jim.
No
Take your
way.
pants off. You haven't answered the question, Jim. You got to stick. You are the first person on the sets of BFFs with Vogue who's not following house rules. It's making me very angry.
Firstly, the pants literally cannot come off.
Why?
Unless this is an A-rated show for like an extreme and public indecency, it's not allowed.
The house rules are that you have to take something off, so take off your shirt.
I'll take off the buttons.
No. Full shirt. At least till like this.
The buttons.
No. Like. Oh, no. Full shirt. Yeah, full shirt. Now take it. Looking good, yeah. Take your shirt off and put it here.
What about the
like
buttons?
Don't worry about the mic. Shobhita will hold the mic for you for this much. Okay,
Yay, Jim.
He is never going to forget the full form of
You can stick it to your
What is it, by the way?
Bombay Electric Supply and Transport.
There's no way for any human being to know that.
You can attach the mic on your hair.
Just straight onto the...
Oh,
onto the hair. I'm ready.
Okay, Shobhita,
I'm so scared.
tell us the full form of CVV. Like your credit card, your CVV number.
CVV. One is verification types.
I'm so sorry. I'm
So sorry,
you
time's
have
up.
to.
Take your chains off now. All of them.
Oh my
And
God.
while you do that, let me just tell you, it's card verification value.
See, I got one thing right.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
I said
like
Bombay.
Yeah.
Bombay was
He said something and he said transport and
Card
everything.
verification.
Yeah, Sumit, don't look nervous. Yours is really.
You have so many things.
Yours
yeah.
is really simple, Sumit.
Come
It's-
loaded, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah. Okay. Wi-Fi.
No humans know
Wireless
this.
internet.
Take off your chains, Shobhita.
Wireless internet something.
Time you start stripping and I'll just tell you what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'll take my shoes off.
Oh yeah, you got lots left. It's called it's wireless fidelity.
Wireless fidelity.
Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
Hi-fi.
But I have to tell you, maybe you didn't get all the answers, especially you, Jim, but you definitely raised the bar with this segment. My guests are getting all stretched and warmed up because now you know the drill. Every time I welcome you guys back, it's for a brand new game.
Yes, I'll
Are
just take it off now.
No. This one you can have
Yeah, you
on.
just start with the...
Yeah, this time it's Sumit's turn. Not to take it off, but you're going to go first. The game's very simple. It's called Turn It Up. We have some words on these cards, and they're going to be saying the words, but you will be having very loud music in your ears. So that's why the difficulty goes up immensely. All you need to do is guess the word.
By reading their lips.
Yes.
They're not going to act and show it to me.
No acting, no like charade-like moves, nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Okay. Sobhita, sorry.
Speak clearly.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Isn't
Don't
it
show him the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
I'm next.
Can you hear us? Sumeet.
Your first word, Jim.
Wild.
Sorry, one more time.
Just guess something.
Wild.
Guruji.
Wild.
Wild.
Oh, yes.
All right, no actions, no sign language.
Muscle.
Mansi. Pencil.
Muscle.
Manse.
Muscle.
Muscle.
Yes!
Well done. It's
Mansi.
Venice.
Fancy.
Venice. Venice.
Felicitation.
Venice.
Spanish.
Close. Close enough.
Venice. Oh God.
Close enough.
Are you reducing the volume?
No, I'm just giving him a break.
Street.
Cheese.
Street. Street.
Jeera rice.
Street.
Children.
Street.
Yeah?
Street.
Street. Street बोल के तो मैं
Oh, shit, I thought I got it.
Done. Done, Summet, you did very well.
Very well.
Who's going next?
Me.
Also, just my kind of music. I was playing.
Ready? Holiday. Holiday.
Hull.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Well done. Okay.
Mombatti.
Permanent.
Mamma mia.
Wrong gesture. Permanent.
Permanent.
Yes. Oh, well done.
Permanent. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Right.
I love this music. This is my college jam.
Okay.
Honest.
Horlicks.
Honest.
Old age.
Honest.
Oh, this.
Honest.
Oh, Orissa.
The table.
Orissa कहाँ से आया? Honest.
Oh,
Next.
that.
All right, moving on.
Honest. Oh.
Jim, you go next.
Text.
Death.
Text.
Dead.
T. E.
E.
T. Text.
Right.
Masala.
Bark.
Miralaka.
Blah, blah, blah. What?
Pauloso.
Dog.
Biao Mau.
Cat.
Text.
Huh?
Should I try?
Yeah.
Text.
Text. Text. Cat. Oh,
Well done.
that's it.
That's it.
This was so
You're
fun.
done, Sobhita. All right, Jim, you're next.
Pay a lot of attention to people when they talk.
I this music was great.
Blush.
Plunge.
Blush.
Summet always exaggerates the word.
Blush.
Just say,
Blush.
well done.
Okay.
Floral.
Floating.
Floral.
Flow. Lull.
Floral.
Floral.
Yes.
Nice.
This is so fun. We should do this every day. Cocktail.
Rocker.
Cocktail.
R. L. Ah.
Cocktail.
Rockhead.
Cocktail. Tail.
Lead.
Tail.
Ned. The last bit, right?
Ta.
No.
Ta.
No. Not no.
Cocktail.
Lock.
Cocktail.
Knock.
Cocktail.
Rottweiler.
Cock.
It looks a lot like cock now. Now I'm confused. Cock. The word is cock. No. There's a second part.
Familiar ground.
Tail.
Cocktail.
Yeah!
Yeah, of course. Right. The music has gone off.
Okay, no actions.
Fine. Huge.
Huge decision.
Huge.
Insurance.
Huge.
Usual. Usual. Unusual.
Huge.
E? Is it an E sound?
He said it. He said huge right
Yeah,
now.
no, but it's a huge decision.
Yeah.
Huge.
Loser.
Huge.
U. Is it a U? Usual.
Huge.
Uterus.
What?
Ubiquitous.
What?
Unusual. Huge.
And with that, we are done. I have to say, Jim, you did extremely well. Well, the word may be huge, but we have a little Jeep miniature which we'd like you to sign for us over here. Can you please sign this, Sobhita? Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Summet. Thank you, Sobhita. It's been absolutely wonderful to have the three of you here with us on the show. But before we let you go, one last thing. Let's head over to the legendary cover shot and bring the house down.
Ready?
Well, I have to say, these three are truly internet-breaking stars. Come back next week for more madness on Cheap Presents BFFs with Vogue, powered by realisadiamond.in, on Colors Infinity and Colors Infinity HD every Saturday, 9 p.m. See you then. Bye-bye. Can I start with itching my chin? Yeah. Yeah? I'll be like, Machar. My guests tonight are new age celebrities.
What do you want? You want a headstand? What do you
Sure,
like?
give us a headstand.
What's the best spot for
Well,
headstand?
I don't know.
As far away from me as
Get
possible.
wherever.
Is this a good spot for headstand?
You just had coffee.
There, you wanted the mood to get lighter, na? Joyna?
Wow.
And ready?
Okay. Okay.
Love this. spread.
Wow!
Oh dear.
Well done, Jim!
Yes.
You all have understood that this show is all about game.
Bun theek nahi hai.
Okay, and I don't. Let me just do this. Bus.